Hello, my name is Ashley and I am the owner of Subliminally Awesome LLC. Welcome back and thank you for joining me once again. Today I have an exciting video. I will be using my new 3D printed sectioned pouring cup that my husband custom made for me. I also showed you I'll be using a fragrance oil from Midwest Fragrance Company, which is called Tangerine Passion. And then here I'm showing you my colors I'll be using, all from Crafter's Choice. I love the neon powders. I used Atomic Orange, Neon Yellow Electric Slide, Neon House Party Purple, and Neon Pink Hot Pants powder. Okay, so anyways, I mixed in my lye water, and now I'm adding my fragrance oil. Tangerine Passion smells so good. Definitely a summery scent, so I'm excited for how these are going to come out because with all the bright colors and with that summery, bright, citrusy scent, I think it's going to be a great combo. So I'm super excited to use this cup. This is my test run, my trial run. So I apologize if I get a little messy. You know, I do apologize, but I mean, it comes with trial and error. You have to try stuff for the first time, see how it works out, and then you perfect it as you go. So my husband custom made this 3D printed pouring cup for me, and the coolest part about it is that he actually made it to fill perfectly up with the amount of soap batter that I use every time I make soap. So every time I make a batch of soap, I fill up 2 of these purple molds. So he did the math. He's my hot nerd, and he figured out how much batter he would need to be in this cup and made it the exact size, so that I wouldn't have to have a bunch of cups that I'm getting messy and having to clean. And actually, initially, I forgot that he had done this amazing thing for me, and I mixed up 2 cups for each color, just to kind of like cover my butt, and I realized I didn't have to do that. So I have all these crazy cups going on right now, but I didn't really need to do that, but at least I know for next time, right? So I soaped at room temperature for the soap, so that helped keep things nice and fluid for me. If you're going to use one of these cups or do a technique like this, you want to make sure that your soap is fluid. Otherwise, you're not going to get the swirls that you want. I also knew that Tangerine Passion was going to behave well in my soap. All right, here we go, guys. I'm starting to pour. And it looks really cool going in. So next time I know to start pouring more slowly. And I probably could have let it set up just a little bit more. And this is when I kicked my husband out of the soaping room. No husbands were harmed in the making of this video. I'm just kidding. I didn't kick him out, but I did yell at him. He did get a really cool picture though. So here's when I finally was like, okay, this is the right place to pour and at the right speed. And it came out so cool. So it kind of looks like, if you've ever tried to do a kiss pour technique, I think it kind of looks like that. I'm so excited to see how these bars come out. And I've always seen like the kiss pours, I don't want to say always, but I've seen the kiss pours done in big slab molds. So I wasn't sure how this was going to come out, because I do use the loaf molds, and it's all I use right now. So I did refill the cups a little bit with batter, what I had left of it. Now, next time I will also make sure that I equally separate the soap into my cups. I just kind of like eyeballed everything, and this is one of those instances where I should have measured like to the T how much I was putting in each section. Still came out fine, but the tops just have more orange and purple than the rest of it. So it was really fun playing around with this because I didn't know how this cup was going to work. So I love the filament that he printed this with. It is this filament that has blue and purple that run throughout it. So whatever you're printing kind of has this like rainbowy ombre color, and I'm obsessed with it. It's really pretty. So unmolding these is so exciting. I did decide to cut each loaf a different way. So you'll see the first one I'm going to cut lengthwise because I just wanted to see how each one was going to come out with the different ways of cutting it. So I just marked everything so I could get 8 even bars, which is less than I normally get 10 bars when I cut it with my Soap Cutter Pro. So these will just be bigger, chunkier bars. So cool. Psychedelic. I love how these came out. And you'll see it's a little bit different when I cut them lengthwise or when I cut them horizontally. And now that I've kind of played around with this cup, I'm excited to do some really cool swirls in my next batch. I mean, these came out awesome, but it will be really fun to play around in the future with this cool little piece of equipment. That one was my favorite from this batch that I cut up. Those cool swirls. It is very psychedelic. And then with this loaf, I will be cutting it with my Soap Cutter Pro. This is how I cut all of my bars normally. And you'll have to tell me which way was your favorite. Did you like them better when I cut them into the big chunky bars with my knife? Or will you like them better when I cut them the normal way with my loaf mold or with my soap cutter? Let me know in the comments what you think. I think they both came out really cool. Both unique. Well, thank you for joining me for this video and joining me for the excitement of using my new pouring cup. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And thanks again for being here with me. The soap smells so good. I wish you could smell it through the video. These will be available for purchase in about 5 weeks now. Have a great day, you guys. Take care.